Hello friends, Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954, and I'm excited to announce Puckett's 50% inventory liquidation going on now. Huge markdowns, clearly marked on big discount price tags. Every single piece has been put on the bargain block. Many one-of-a-kind items, now is the time to buy. Tax time is here, and I want your business. Hurry before these tremendous selections and values disappear. That's Puckett's 50% inventory liquidation. Come on down!
Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350 Cookeville Highway under new management. That is correct. Under new management here at Frontier Chevrolet. Guys, want to let you guys know about all the vehicles that we have on the lot right now. We have a big super savings event going on. And if you haven't noticed, we're giving back to the community. We had a turkey giveaway here on Thanksgiving. Be looking forward again coming around Christmas time. We believe in going back and helping the community a lot. So we want you guys to make sure you like and share the post. That way everybody gets the opportunity to come up here and get a gift at no cost at all to you.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Stone Memorial High School. It's the boys' consolation and championship games tonight in the District 7 AAA basketball tournament. A little bit of a surprise the way that this tournament turned out, with the 1 and 2 teams in the regular season ending up here in this 3rd and 4th place game tonight as the White County Warriors beat Stone Memorial. White County, the number 4 seed in the regular season, beat Stone 50-48 in the semifinals. Upperman beat Livingston Academy 66-63 in the semifinals. So the 3 seed Upperman takes on the 4 seed White County for the district championship tonight in the 7:30 game. We've got the 3rd and 4th place game here tonight between Livingston Academy and Stone Memorial, the host team here in this District 7 AAA tournament. Now, these boys teams will be in this game will be on the road coming up on Saturday night, as they'll be traveling down to either Lawrence County or to Page. Lawrence County won the championship down there 57-54. Marshall County finished 3rd place, beating Spring Hill 62-54. So the winner of this one will travel to Page. The loser of this one will make the long trip down to Lawrenceburg to Lawrence County High School for the opening round of the Region 4 AAA tournament coming up on Saturday in this boys' sided play. Now, the girls' games wrapped up last night. We know where they're going to be playing on Friday night. Page will be at Upperman on Friday night at 7 o'clock. All games will start at 7. Lawrence County will be at Livingston Academy. Cumberland County will make the trip down to Tullahoma, and White County will go to Lincoln County in the girls' matchups on Friday night. You can see that Livingston Academy Lawrence County game live right here on Overton Events as we get ready for this matchup tonight with the Stone Memorial Panthers and the Livingston Academy Wildcats. Both these teams at one time or another have been ranked number 1 in the state of Tennessee in boys basketball. As we get ready to get this one underway, Stone Memorial started 11-0 in the district before Livingston got the win against the Panthers at home in the final regular season game. Livingston, what a turnaround they had between the two matchups, as Stone won up here 82-38. Livingston won down in Livingston by a final score of 64-54. So a 44-point swing between those, rather a 54-point swing between those two. Now we got the national anthem. National anthem wrapping up here at Stone Memorial High School as we get ready for this boys matchup here tonight. And the 7 AAA was 63-53. I said 64-54. I didn't think that sounded right. 63-53 was the final the last time these two teams met. So Livingston with that 10-point win. Both teams have won by double digits on their home floor. And Stone trying to defend their home floor again here tonight. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, Frontier Chevrolet, W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mowers Service, Donovan Savage, and Walnut Grove Church of Christ, our sponsors for our broadcast here on Overton Mints. We also want to say a special thank you to Wascon Incorporated for paying the TWSAA broadcast rights fees here for the postseason games in these basketball tournaments. As we're waiting on the PA announcer, they're having some problems with the microphone here, and surely they're not going to delay this a long time waiting on a mic to do starting lineups. I think the refs will finally say, let's just play, and there they are. So starting tonight for Stone, number 3, Matthew Bilbrey. Number 4, Blaze Holt. Number 14, Cade Capps. Number 22, Connor Bowman. And number 25, Brady Lane, the starting 5 for the Panthers of Stone Memorial High School. Starting for Livingston, number 11, Brody Coffey. Number 12, Wyatt Hargis. Number 21, Tucker Miller. Number 32, Easton Goodpasture. And number 42, Isaac Story, the starting 5 for the Wildcats. Hargis to jump against Lane as Livingston moving to our right. Stone to our left. The lead official steps in. Ball in the air. The tap control by Hargis as he gets it tapped back to him by Bowman. And Livingston will have the first possession of the night. Story on the left side. Goes high post now to Goodpasture at the free throw line. Back to Story around the Goodpasture screen. They'll hand off Coffey. Coffey dribbling. Will back it back out. Now to drive will be Coffey, and he'll draw a quick foul against Matthew Bilbrey. Bilbrey will pick up his first foul of the night on Stone Memorial. First foul of the game, coming with 7:42 to play in the first quarter. And it'll be Story stepping out to throw in quickly to Goodpasture. Back to Story stepping in bounds. Out top, Coffey. Coffey top of the key, down low. Goodpasture posting on Lane. Ball knocked away, but goes right to Coffey. Coffey at the free throw line. Backs it back out to Story. Story. High post, Goodpasture. Back to Story to reset for Coach Jimmy Miller. And the Livingston Academy Wildcats at 24-5 on the season. Stone is 22-5. Wildcats played a couple of more games than Stone this season. Goodpasture up top. Goodpasture tried to hit Coffey on the backdoor cut, but a good steal by Bilbrey for Stone Memorial. Bilbrey quickly in the front court. Dribbling at the free throw line. Goes right side now to Capps. Capps dribbles to the free throw line. Back out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the left-hand dribble drive. Gets inside. Will go in the corner. Bowman. His 3 in the air is no good. And on the rebound, a foul going to be called on Livingston. Foul will go on the Wildcats. Stone will keep possession. We'll wait and see who gets the foul. It will go on Easton Goodpasture. He'll pick up his first. First foul of the night against Livingston. Coming with 6:58 to play in the first quarter. Inbounds goes to Holt. Holt. Right corner to Bilbrey. Almost threw it away, but Bilbrey able to save it. Down low, Lane. Lane will kick it back out to Capps. Capps dribbling there at the half-court circle. Right side, Holt. Holt with the left-hand dribble drive. Kicks it now to Bowman. Bowman gets in the paint. Hits Lane. Ball knocked away. Story will get... No, he didn't get control of it. Now he does. Now he tries to hit Coffey, but Holt hustling back will make the steal. Then Holt going to be out of bounds after he tried to get his balance. Couldn't stay in bounds, and the turnover will give it right back to Livingston Academy. As... the Wildcats will play it in on the sideline with Brody Coffey stepping out to throw in for Livingston Academy as he plays it into Story. 6.5 to play in the first half. No score here between these two boys basketball teams. Coffey out top. Will drive with the left hand. Coffey cut off by Bilbrey on the baseline. Back up top to Miller with Cap stepping to him. Can't get the 3 away. Tucker will drive. Jumper no good. Got his own rebound. Shot blocked away by Bilbrey and controlled by Capps. Capps quickly in the front court. Little stutter step. Gets him in the lane. Capps kicks it right side. Holt. Holt will work his way down low. Finds Bilbrey cutting to the rim. Layup good. Matthew Bilbrey. Good movement without the basketball by Stone Memorial as Bilbrey will lay it up and in for his first two. Story brings it front court for Livingston around the good pasture screen. Isaac pulls up from 18. Jumper bouncing, no good. Rebound Caps. Caps now to bring it front court for the Panthers. Caps across the timeline. Will cross to the right hand. Little scoop layup with the left hand, no good. Rebound tapped up off the board, and Story will get control of it. Story now will bring it front court for the Wildcats. Story pulls up on the right side. Finds Miller. Tucker will take the deep three. That one's off the back of the iron, no good. Long rebound. Bilbrey going to run it down. Bilbrey quickly in the front court. Alley-oop in the lane to Bowman. What we got? A foul on the floor against Livingston, I believe. Nobody's coming to the table to make a signal, as now the official will come over and signal. It's going to go on Brody Coffey. No, it's going to go on Tucker Miller, 21, picking up his first, team's second here in the first half, as Holt will throw in. Coffey going to sit down. Daniel Bilbrey will come in replacing him. Holt goes to Bilbrey on the right wing for Stone. Now to Bowman. Bowman to Caps on the left side. Caps dribbling top of the key. Caps now at the half-court circle. Will drive. Cut off at the free throw line. His fall-away pull-up jumper there is no good. Rebound Story. Story now up the right side to Hargis. Hargis looks to drive. White backs it back out on the dribble. Hargis started by Caps. Now down low. Good pasture posting on Holt. They'll kick it back out to Story. Story left side Miller. Miller dribbling out with the right hand. Miller tries to back his way in. Now kicks it out to Hargis on a low pass, but White will get control. Now to Bilbrey. The set for Livingston. Bilbrey just holding the ball on his hip there as the Wildcats patient against this 2-3 zone. No, they're man-to-man as Stone. Story on the right side. To Good Pasture at the right elbow. Easton thought about the jumper there. Didn't take it. Good Pasture now will back it out to Hargis. Hargis left side Miller. Miller back to Hargis between the circles. Hargis goes back to Miller on the left wing. Miller skips it now to Bilbrey. Daniel thought about the three, didn't take it. Goes down low, Good Pasture. Good Pasture at the free throw line. Will drive, bumped inside. Can't get the shot away, backs it back out to Hargis. Hargis now with the right-hand dribble. White goes left baseline now to Good Pasture. Good Pasture works it inside. Now Holt's going to bump him, and a push, or rather Lane, is going to be called for the foul. That is Brady Lane picking up his first, team's second. Lane got in deep foul trouble in the game down in Livingston when these two teams played. Didn't get to play a lot due to the foul trouble. Holt going to sit down. Preston Mayberry will come in replacing him. Story to throw in. Right corner Hargis. Hargis pulls up the elbow. He'll take the shot there. It's rimming, no good. Rebound taken away by Caps. Caps quickly in the front court for Stone. We're halfway through the first quarter in a low-scoring game. Stone leading it 2-0 as the foul going to be called on Daniel Bilbrey. Bilbrey will pick up his first, team's third here in the first half. So it'll be Stone to play the ball in with Mayberry stepping out to throw in right side on the baseline. Mayberry to Caps in the right corner. Caps holding the basketball there. Will kick it out top to Bilbrey. Bilbrey at the half-court circle. Quick move on the crossover. Ball knocked away by Daniel Bilbrey. It's loose on the floor. They dive and they tie it up, and the arrow is going to keep it with Stone. Stone will play it in on the end line as Daniel Bilbrey just flicked that one away. But Stone able to tie it up with Livingston, and they will keep it on the possession arrow. Can't find anyone. Finally, Bilbrey breaking to the left corner. He'll dribble inside the arc. The two-point jumper is good by Matthew Bilbrey. He's got all four of their points. He's got all four of the points in the game, and Stone leads it 4-0 with 3:40 to play in the first quarter. Bilbrey in the front court. Right side to Miller. Miller back to Bilbrey up top. Daniel for three. That one's bouncing, no good. Rebound Caps for Stone. Caps now will bring it front court on the dribble. Right side they go to Bowman. Bowman spins to his right. Can't get the shot away. Now finds Lane. Lane will pull up on the right baseline. His jumper's good. Brady Lane. Lane knocks down his first two of the night, and Stone takes a 6-0 lead here in Crossville as the Wildcats want a timeout. 3:17 to play in the first quarter. Stone 6, Livingston Academy 0. We won't have any video ads tonight as we're unable to play them. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Frontier Chevrolet, First Church, E.B. Gray Jewelry, R&M Family Pharmacy, Overton County News, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Livingston Family Healthcare, Willow Grove Marina, Wascon Incorporated, Wayne's Grill, Oakley Equipment Rental, Lucky Red Stables, Livingston Regional Hospital, W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, and Walnut Grove Church of Christ. Kickball by Stone will keep it with Livingston Academy as they'll play the ball in on the end line with Hargis stepping out to throw in. Hargis goes right wing to Cole Harris, who's checked in for Livingston. His three is no good. Rebound taken away by Bilbrey. Bilbrey quickly in the front court all the way to the rim. Big Euro step got him down low, but Harris will block the shot, and they'll dive on the floor after it as Hargis and Mayberry going to tie it up, and this time the arrow will give it to Livingston Academy. Wildcats to play it in on the end line with Daniel Bilbrey stepping out to throw in as they take a moment to clean up a little sweat on the floor. Tucker Miller, Easton Goodpasture, Wyatt Hargis, Cole Harris, and Daniel Bilbrey for Livingston. Brady Lane, Cade Capps, Matthew Bilbrey, Preston Mayberry, and also out there is number 24. That is Wyatt Groth that's checked in. Miller has it knocked away. Ball is loose. They try to get to it. Hargis will pull it away, but before he got possession, they're going to say that it was tied up. And the jump ball call going to give it back to Stone Memorial. 2:39 to play first quarter. Stone leading 6-0 here in Crossville on their home floor. Inbounds goes to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will bring it front court for the Panthers. Bilbrey working on the right side. Will go to Groth. Groth down low. Lane. Lane powers his way inside. Layup good. Brady Lane. Lane has 4. Stone's out 8-0 here in this first quarter. Bilbrey left side Harris. Harris back to Bilbrey up top. Bilbrey will drive, gets down low, gets to the rim. Layup good, Daniel Bilbrey. Bilbrey lays it up and in for the first two of the night for Livingston, coming at the 2:15 mark of the first quarter. Capps spins in the lane. The jumper banking good. Cade Capps for his first two. Capps will score his first two, answering that bucket by Daniel Bilbrey to extend the lead back to 8 at 10-2. Bilbrey left side Hargis. Down low, Goodpasture. Goodpasture can't get inside against Lane. Now Bilbrey will kick it in the corner. Harris. Harris dribbles out with the left hand. Harris now working on the right side. He'll work his way in the paint. Back out to Miller. Miller tries to drive on Capps. They go down low, Goodpasture. And as he makes a move, Brady Lane's going to pick up number 2. So what we said, he got in foul trouble up in Livingston. He's in foul trouble here tonight as he picks up his second with 1:39 to play in the first quarter. So Lane going to sit down. Jaden Eldridge will come in replacing him. Miller going to sit down for Livingston. Isaac Story will come in replacing him. Lob inbounds to Harris. Harris up top, Bilbrey. Bilbrey will drive. Bilbrey backs it back out to Story. Story working the ball on the wing will go back to Hargis. Hargis in three-point range. Wyatt works his way in the paint. Cut off there by Capps. He'll kick it back out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey left side Story. Down low, Goodpasture. Goodpasture jumper banking good. Easton Goodpasture. Livingston saw the mismatch as Stone running quickly the other way. Mayberry pull-up three is good. Preston Mayberry. Mayberry knocks down his first bucket. The first 3 of the night for either team. Gives Stone their biggest lead at 9. Goodpasture fall away in the lane. Banking no good. Rebound taken away by Eldridge. Eldridge now will give it up to Capps. Capps on the right side. Now to set the offense. Halftime here in Crossville with Livingston leading Stone Memorial 26-23. We apologize, some technical difficulties there in that first half. Not really sure what happened, but I think we have everything going again and should be back on with you with our live stream here on Over Events. We apologize for that. As let's take a look at the scoring in the first half as Livingston leads 26-23. Stone led by 9 at the end of one quarter, 13-4. Livingston outscored them 22-10 in that second quarter to take a 3-point lead in the locker room, 26-23. Scoring for Stone, they're being led by Jaden Eldridge coming off the bench. He's got 6 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 points in the first half for Matthew Bilbrey. 4 points at halftime for Brady Lane. 3 points in the first half for Preston Mayberry, only 3-point field goal of the first half for Stone. 2 points at halftime for Cade Capps. He was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Mayberry went 0 of 1 from the free throw line. 2 points in the first half for Connor Bowman. He was 0 of 1 from the free throw line. And 2 points at halftime for Wyatt Groth to give them their total of 23. Stone made 2 of 6 from the free throw line. They made 1 3-point field goal in the first half of play. For Livingston, they were led in the first half by Isaac Story. 12 points at halftime for Story, including 6 of 7 from the free throw line in the first half of play. 8 points at halftime for Daniel Bilbrey. Bilbrey made 2 big 3-point field goals in that second quarter to help key the rally by Livingston Academy to help get them into this lead. 4 points at halftime for Easton Goodpasture. 2 in the first half for Tucker Miller. Cole Harris went 0 of 1 from the free throw line in the first half of play. Livingston made 6 of 8 from the free throw line. They made 2 3-point field goals in the first half. Livingston leading 26-23 here in Crossville. Coming up on Friday night, we've got girls region action for you from the Durward Bond Memorial Gymnasium at Livingston Academy as the Lady Wildcats will play host to Lawrence County in the opening round of the region. If they win there, they'll play on Monday night down at Tennessee Tech at 7:30. But they got to win Friday night to be able to play on Monday night. Livingston, they know they'll be on the road coming up on Saturday as they'll be traveling either to Lawrence County or to Page. One of those two. Lawrence County won the 8 AAA championship 57-54 over Page. So the winner of this one will be going to Page. The loser of this one will be going to Lawrence County coming up on Saturday night. Ready for the second half to get underway? Before it does, we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Frontier Chevrolet, First Church, E.B. Gray Jewelry, R&M Family Pharmacy, Overton County News, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Livingston Family Healthcare, Willow Grove Marina, Wascon Incorporated, Wayne's Grill, Oakley Equipment Rental, Lucky Red Stables, Livingston Regional Hospital, W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, and Walnut Grove Church of Christ. Basketball belongs to Livingston to start the second half as Miller has it in the front court. It's Miller, Goodpasture, Bilbrey, Story, and Hargis for the Wildcats. Bilbrey there at the half-court circle goes to Story. Story left side now to Hargis. Hargis to Goodpasture at the left elbow. Lane back in there with 2 fouls. Stone's got 6 players with 2 fouls in the ball game. Miller, pretty pass to Goodpasture, but he lost control of it. Taken away by Bilbrey. Bilbrey quickly in the front court for Stone. Bilbrey driving. He'll pull up. Jumper banking good. Matthew Bilbrey. Bilbrey with his first 2 of the quarter. He's got 6 in the game. Cuts the lead down to 1 at 26-25. Bilbrey in the front court around the Goodpasture screen. Daniel gets an open look at a 3. That one's rimming no good. Long rebound coming out to Capps for Stone. It's Capps, Holt, Bowman, Bilbrey, and Lane for the Panthers. Bowman will hand off to Holt. Holt looks to drive. Holt spins inside. Jumper no good. Miller will tap the rebound to Goodpasture. Now to Story. It's 3-on-2. Story will drive all the way to the rim. Left-hand layup no good. But what have we got? A block called on Stone will put Isaac Story on the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul going to go on Connor Bowman. He's the first player for either team to pick up his 3rd foul. Livingston, they've got 4 players with 2 fouls, and this will put Isaac Story back on the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's good from Isaac. 1 in the quarter, 13 in the game. Extends the lead back to 2 at 27-25 as Wyatt Groth going to check back in for Stone. He'll replace Connor Bowman. Second free throw coming up from Story. Puts this one on the way. That one's no good. Rebound Caps for Stone. Caps now to bring it front court for the Panthers. Caps works it on the right side. Caps hands off now to Groth. Groth double teamed inside, picks up the dribble, back out to Holt. Holt dribbling to the baseline, spins back to his left, can't get the shot away, finds Caps way out in three-point range. Caps looks to drive. Hargis sticks with him. They'll kick it out to Groth. His three in the air is good. Wyatt Groth. Soft touch by Groth. He's got his first field goal, 5 points, or his first three-point field goal. He's got 5 points on the night, and Stone back in front by 1, 28-27. Good pasture in the front court for Livingston. Good pasture looks to drive on Lane. Jumper's no good. Rebound on the floor. Holt will get to it for the Panthers. Holt now to Lane. Lane backs it back out to Caps. Caps way out in three-point range. Backing it out. Looking to his dad, head coach Neil Caps for the Panthers of Stone Memorial. Bilbrey on the right side. Bilbrey, little step back three. That one's no good. Good pasture made him change it, but the offensive rebound to Groth. Groth now will dribble with the left hand, works his way inside all the way to the rim. Layup no good. Lane with the rebound. Miller knocked it away. Lane will try to save it, saves it to Holt. Then Holt will save it off of Bilbrey as he's falling out of bounds, and the basketball going to stay with Stone Memorial. Panthers to play it in. Far side front court as they'll step out to throw in with 5:46 to play in the third quarter. Lane with it. Lane dribbling on the left wing. Hands off now to Bilbrey. His three in the air is no good. Rebound taken away by Story. Story now in the front court. Quick move around Bilbrey. Story at the elbow. Right side to Daniel Bilbrey. His three is no good. Rebound kicks out to Matthew Bilbrey for Stone. Bilbrey all the way to the rim. Driving layup good. Matthew Bilbrey. Bilbrey 4 in the quarter. He's got 8 in the game. As coming back quickly the other way is Isaac Story. Will they count that one? He took the contact. He got it to go. Foul going to be called on Blaze Holt. He'll pick up his third. Team second, but they say before the shot. So no and one here for Isaac as he got that one to go. Bilbrey top of the key now for the Wildcats. Bilbrey to Hargis in three-point range. Left side now to Miller. Miller. High post, they go to Good Pasture. Back to Miller around the Good Pasture screen. Free throw line jumper's no good. Good Pasture with the offensive rebound. Back up, no good. But he's going to be fouled by Stone, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul going to go on the Panthers. As picking it up will be number 14. That is Cade Caps. Surprisingly, that's only his first. I say that because most everybody's got a couple in the game. It will put Easton Good Pasture on the free throw line to shoot two. Free throw by Easton rolls good. 1 in the quarter, 5 in the game for Easton Good Pasture. 5:01 to play in the third. Livingston trying to cut it back to a 1-point lead for Stone. Second free throw from Good Pasture. This one's on the way. This one's no good. Long rebound, Bilbrey. Bilbrey now to Groth. Groth quickly in the front court to Caps. Deep three is no good. Long rebound goes off the hands of Story. It's still loose inside. They still scramble for it. Finally, Story gets control of it. Story now to Miller with a chance to run. Miller in the front court. Right side, Bilbrey. He'll fake. He'll drive. Kicks it in the corner. Tried to hit Hargis, but it's deflected away by Stone and out of bounds. Touch last by the Panthers. Basketball going to stay with Livingston Academy in the front court as Isaac Story will step out to throw in. During the little glitch that we had, huge second quarter by Isaac Story. 12 points in the quarter for Isaac. Just like seemed like the basketball was bouncing to him every time. Miller in the front court. Miller around the Good Pasture screen. Top of the key three, bouncing no good. Good Pasture, another offensive rebound, back up and in. Easton crashing the boards. He's got 3 in the quarter, 7 in the game, and what have we got? An infraction of some kind against Stone Memorial. A technical foul on Matthew Bilbrey. Bilbrey called for the technical. Must have said something on that one. That's big. That takes away the possession from Stone. They had the basketball. Now Livingston will get 2 free throws, and they'll get the basketball. So this could be potentially an 8-point swing. If Stone hit a 3 on their possession, then Livingston hits these 2 free throws, and they could hit a 3. That could be an 8-point difference if you look at it that way. Story puts Livingston in front by 1. Second free throw rolling, no good. But Livingston will have possession as the Wildcats take a 1-point lead, 31-30. Bilbrey going to sit down. Bowman will come in replacing him. Daniel Bilbrey to throw in for Livingston Academy. Bilbrey plays it into Story. Right back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey at the half-court circle. Works it left side, Story. Story, high post, Goodpasture. Goodpasture bumped by Lane. Needs help. He'll lob it back out to Story. Story, top of the key for the Wildcats. Story dribbling there for Livingston Academy. Looking at this Stone Memorial man-to-man. Left side, Miller. Miller tried to go down low. Goodpasture. Good save by Easton. Goodpasture picks up the dribble in the post. Now needs help. He'll find Story. Story on the left side for Livingston. Enters it back to Goodpasture. Goodpasture slipped but kept control of the ball. He'll kick it out to Story. Story will drive. His jumper inside rolling, no good. But a foul going to be called on Stone, and this will put Isaac Story on the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul goes on Preston Mayberry. He'll pick up his 3rd. Team's 5th here in the second half. Isaac Story back to the line for Livingston to shoot a couple of free throws here for the Wildcats. First one by Story is good. Isaac 3 in the quarter. He's got 15 in the game. Livingston out by 2 now, 32-30 as Cole Harris going to come in replacing Tucker Miller. Story's second free throw, good again. He makes them both there. He's been to the line 13 times, has made 10 of 13 from the free throw line in the game, has 16 points to lead all scorers. Caps in the front court around the Bowman screen. Caps gets inside. Jumper's no good. I think Hargis blocked it. Rebound Stone, though, a second chance. Growth will drive. Left corner they go to Caps. His 3 is good. Cade Caps keeping it alive with that tap that time was Stone, and Caps gets the finish for his first 3. He's got 5 points in the game, and we're all tied at 33 with 3:20 to play in the third quarter. Harris, left side, Bilbrey. Bilbrey down low. Goodpasture, his jumper inside. Good with the right hand. Goodpasture going to the offhand, his right hand that time. Little jump hook in the lane. Knocks it down for his 9th point. In the front court with it, Mayberry. Mayberry will hand off to Growth, top of the key. Growth. The Livingston bench on their feet wanting a carry on that one. Didn't get it, but they'll get a block on Livingston now as it will go on Daniel Bilbrey. He'll pick up his 3rd. So Daniel, the first player for Livingston to pick up as many as 3. He picks up his 3rd with 2:57 to play in the third quarter, and that's only the first foul of the half against Livingston. Lob to Lane at the elbow. Lane tried to go inside to Caps, taken away by Hargis. Hargis now to Story running. Story will drive. Bowman stripped it away, but Bowman fouled him to do so, and Bowman's picked up number 4. Connor Bowman, we've got him with 4 for the Panthers. We'll see what they put on the board here. It is 4 on Bowman, and it will put Story back on the free throw line to shoot 2. First one rolls no good. He'll have another. Stepping back up there for the Wildcats. Jaden Eldridge checking back in for Stone. He'll replace Connor Bowman. Second free throw from Story. This one's on the way. This one's good. Makes 1 out of 2 to give Livingston a 3-point lead again, 36-33. Caps now to Growth. Growth on the left side. Growth will hand off to Mayberry over there. Mayberry to Lane at the free throw line. He walked with it. Lane just shuffled the feet as he made that catch. I'm not sure that he thought he would be that wide open, and he took a step before putting the ball on the floor, and a timeout going to be called by Stone. They call it with 2:37 to play in the third. Livingston leading 36-33. Take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, Frontier Chevrolet, First Church, E.B. Gray Jewelry, R&M Family Pharmacy, Overton County News, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, and Livingston Family Healthcare. Coffee in the front court for Livingston, checking back in for the Wildcats, now to Harris. Harris at the half-court circle. Livingston with the 3-point lead in the basketball, now to Coffee on the left wing. Coffee dribbling there for Livingston Academy. Stone has dropped back into a 2-3 zone. Coffee working between the circles. Now we'll go to Story. Story down low. Goodpasture posting up. Goodpasture double team. Mayberry knocked it away, and it's taken away by Caps. Caps quickly in the front court for Stone. Caps will drive. His jumper's no good, but a foul's going to be called on Cole Harris. He'll pick up his second, team second here in the second half, and this will put Cade Caps on the free throw line to shoot 2. He'll step there with 1:57 to play in the third quarter. As free throw by Caps is on the way and good. Caps 4 in the quarter. He's got 6 in the game. As he cuts the lead to 2 now, 36-34. Second free throw from Caps. This one's on the way and good again. Caps 5 in the quarter. He's got 7 in the game. As that cuts the lead down to 1. Whistle stopping play. And a bench warning on Stone Memorial. As Livingston plays it in. Harris, high post, good pasture. Good pasture at the elbow. Good pasture. Backs it back out to Coffey, now to Story. Story, left side, Harris. Harris will go up top, Story. Deep 3 by Isaac is good. Isaac Story drains the deep 3. His first triple. Isaac lighting it up here tonight in Crossville. Caps on the right side, gets all the way to the rim. Reverse layup with the left hand, no good. Lane tries to chase the rebound down, but he can't do so before it gets out of bounds. It'll go off Stone Memorial. Basketball going to go to Livingston Academy. Let's see, that's 8 in the quarter, 20 in the game. Isaac Story with 1:21 to play in the third. Livingston's lead is 4, 39-35, as Story will bring it front court. Story works it now to Hargis. Hargis right side, Harris. Harris down low to Story, posting up. Story kicks it out to Hargis. Hargis dribbles around the screen with the left hand. White gets inside. His jumper down low, banking, no good. Rebound taken away by Bilbrey back in there. Bilbrey quickly into the front court. He'll drive, pulls up down low, jumper good, and he is fouled. Matthew Bilbrey with a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play as he'll draw the foul on Livingston. Picking it up is going to be Easton Goodpasture. He'll be called for his second. Team's third here in the second half. Will put Bilbrey on the free throw line, shooting 1 and knocking it down. Bilbrey into double figures. He's got 7 in the quarter, 11 in the game. They cut the lead down to 1 at 39-38. Growth going to come back in for Stone as Coffey brings it front court for the Wildcats. Coffey dribbling up top. Will work it left side now to Story. Story to Hargis between the circles. Hargis left side, Carwile back in there for Livingston. Handoff goes to Coffey. Coffey will cross it over to the left hand. Coffey in the corner now to Harris. Harris backs it back out with the right hand dribble. Harris quick crossover through the legs. Can't shake free of Bilbrey though. Right side, whether that was Caps. Now Hargis on the right side. 25 seconds to play in the quarter. Story is going to be fouled by Stone. Foul going to go on Preston Mayberry, and that's his 4th. Mayberry picks up number 4, team foul number 7 here in the second half against Stone, and it will put Isaac Story back on the free throw line, shooting the 1-and-1 here. Story stepping up there. Let's see, 2, 4, 7, 9, 11, 15. This is free throw attempt number 16 for Isaac Story, and he knocks it down. He'll get the bonus. He's made... Let's see, he's missed 4, so he's made 12 out of 16, now 13 out of 17 for Story with my quick addition. We'll see if that's right during the quarter break as the inbounds goes to Bilbrey, and Stone will hold for the last shot of this third quarter. Teams have played even so far through the quarter as we see the clock move to 10 seconds to play in the third. Bilbrey looking to clear some room for him. He'll step around the cap screen. Bilbrey will drive. Step back two-pointer is no good. Harris with the rebound. With 1 second, he'll just fling it to the other end, and we're through 3 quarters of play. After 3 complete, it's Livingston Academy 41, Stone Memorial 38. Ready to start the fourth quarter here in Crossville. It is 17 free throw attempts for Isaac Story, all of them in the second and third quarter. In the second quarter, he went 6 of 7 from the free throw line. In the third quarter, he went 7 of 10, so he's 13 of 17 from the free throw line in the game, and has helped Livingston to this 3-point lead as we start the fourth quarter with Stone Memorial with possession. Holt back in there for the Panthers. Left corner Bilbrey. Down low, Caps posting up. His jumper bouncing, no good. Eldridge with the offensive rebound. Back up and in, Jaden Eldridge. Eldridge with his 8th point cuts the lead down to 1 at 41-40. Livingston in the front court with Story on the left side. Story will drive. Ball knocked away. Story got it back. His jumper in the lane, no good. Goodpasture with an offensive rebound. He's tied up inside. Ball knocked free. Goodpasture got it back. Powers it up and draws a foul from Stone and will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Little talking going on between Goodpasture and Eldridge right there. The official steps in to try to get them to calm down a little bit. Foul going to go on Jaden Eldridge. He'll pick up his 3rd. Team's 8th, and this will send Easton Goodpasture to the free throw line to shoot 2. Easton goes there with 9 points on the night. Free throw by the senior is good. 1 in the quarter, 10 in the game. Only 4 Wildcats have scored tonight. Story has 22, Goodpasture with 10, Bilbrey with 8, Miller with 2. Second free throw by Goodpasture, good again. He's got 11. The Livingston lead back to 3 at 43-40. Bilbrey running the other way. His layup is good, and he is fouled by Story. Matthew Bilbrey has a chance at a 3-point play as he'll draw the foul on Isaac Story. Isaac will pick up his first, team's 4th. Here in the second half, Bilbrey the line to try to tie this one on the 3-point opportunity as he'll step up there for the Panthers. Bilbrey 1 of 1 from the free throw line. His only other free throw attempt was on a 3-point opportunity. They take a minute to clean some sweat up there on the floor. Again, we want to say a special thank you to Wascon Incorporated for paying the TSSAA broadcast rights fees for our coverage of these postseason tournaments here on Overton Events. We appreciate you all watching and being part of our coverage here on Overton Events. We've grown so much in the last year, and it's all because of all the people following us and helping support us throughout the year. Bilbrey on the free throw line. His free throw on the way is good. Ties it up at 43 on his 14th point of the night. Miller in the front court for Livingston. 7:20 to play in the fourth quarter. To Story. Story back to Miller. Miller, high post, Goodpasture. Goodpasture back to Miller. Right side, they go to Daniel Bilbrey back in there. Daniel will drive. Kicks it out to Story. Story down low. Goodpasture posting. Goodpasture can't get the shot away. Backs it back out to Miller, and they'll call the 3-second violation on Easton Goodpasture. Turnover by the Wildcats. Will give it back to Stone as they've got a chance to move in front once again. Stone looked like they might try to run away and hide early as they started out 8-0 in this game, but Livingston in the second quarter outscored them 22-10 to make this the game that it is right now. Holt, right side, Bilbrey. Bilbrey around the Eldridge screen. His right wing 3, good. Matthew Bilbrey. 6 straight by Matthew Bilbrey. Puts Stone in front by 3. 46-43, and Livingston wants a timeout. Wildcats will call it with 6:41 to play in the fourth with Stone in front by 3. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, Frontier Chevrolet, Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, and Oakley Equipment Rental. Foul called on the inbounds. Going to go on Livingston on a moving screen. It'll go on Daniel Bilbrey, and he'll pick up his fourth. Bilbrey picks up number 4 with 6:41 to play in the fourth quarter. Brody Coffey up off the Livingston bench to check in to replace Bilbrey. 3-point Stone lead with the basketball. Caps 2 down low. They go to Lane. His layup good. Brady Lane. Lane lays it up and in for his 6th. That's 8 straight by Stone. Bilbrey quickly in the front court will find Harris. Left side 3 by Cole is good. That's a big answer there that Livingston needed. The triple by Cole Harris cuts the lead back to 2 at 48-46. Bilbrey in the front court to Eldridge. Eldridge now to Caps. Standing on the S in that SMHS logo on the floor here in Crossville. Caps on the right wing, spins to his right, double teamed. Hargis took it away. Hargis in the front court for Livingston. Hargis around Caps. Wyatt will drive all the way to the rim. Layup no good. Bilbrey will tap the rebound, but there to get to it is going to be Stone. Groth will kick it out to Caps. Caps to Bilbrey. Back to Caps running the floor. Down low Lane. Wide open layup. Good. Brady Lane. Good ball movement by Stone to move them in front by 4, 50-46. Bilbrey on the right wing for Livingston. Bilbrey to Story cutting high post. Isaac jumper down low, good. Isaac Story. 2 in the quarter, 24 in the game. Cuts the lead down to 2 again, 50-48. The front court with it is Bilbrey. Bilbrey working the ball there at the center circle. Works it right side with 5:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Bilbrey hands off to Groth. Groth now will back it back out. They go down low to Caps. Quick move inside. Jumpers no good. Harris with the rebound for Livingston. Harris quickly in the front court to Bilbrey. Bilbrey to Hargis. Left side 3 ball by Wyatt. That one's no good. Hargis gets his own rebound. Hargis works his way inside. Layup down low no good. Rebound taken away by Groth. Groth now to Bilbrey to bring it front court. Bilbrey across the timeline for the Panthers. Dribbling on the right wing. Bilbrey, a little step back 3 in the air is good. Matthew Bilbrey. Oh, that's a big-time shot right there. He's got 9 in the quarter, 20 in the game to move the lead back to 5 at 53-48. Again, we'll tell you, coming up on Friday night, we've got Livingston Academy girls basketball for you here on Overton Events. We'll be on the air at 7 p.m. on Friday night. All of the region tournament games begin at 7 local time, unless there happens to be a doubleheader, and that can happen if 2 teams play each other in the region opening round at the same side as all those games played satellite. But the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats will be at home on Friday against Lawrence County in a game that will see the Lady Wildcats try to move to the region semis on Monday night. Of course, you look at the region down the road, if you think that and everybody kind of does, the Region 7 AAA teams have got a good chance to win them all. Not saying that they will, but they do have a chance to do that. Livingston will be on the same side as Cumberland County in the bracket, so that's a pretty good draw if you look at the past history between these teams. So you just never know what's going to happen down the road, but the Lady Wildcats will play at home on Friday night at 7 o'clock against Lawrence County in the Region 4 AAA opening round. Join us right here on Overton Events if you can't come out and attend the game on Friday night. It'll be Livingston to play the ball in right side with Brody Coffey stepping out to throw in with 4:38 to play in the fourth quarter. Coffey goes inbounds to Harris. Harris there at the half-court circle. Harris working the dribble against the man-to-man by Stone. Left wing Coffey. Coffey up top Hargis. Hargis will drive, cut off, backs it back out to Coffey. Coffey to the free throw line. His pass going to be knocked away, and they can't save it. Groth almost got to that one. That's good hustle by Wyatt Groth on a ball that looked like it was going out of bounds. He didn't quit on it and stuck with it and almost got to it. Coffey going to sit down for Livingston. Daniel Bilbrey coming back in with the 4 fouls. Story to throw in to Harris. Harris now will bring it front court for Livingston. Harris right side now to Bilbrey, deep in three-point range. Bilbrey looks to drive, backs it out to Hargis. Hargis up top, Story. Story now to Bilbrey around to Hargis. Down screen, down low they go to Goodpasture. His layup no good. Goodpasture taps it up and in. Easton Goodpasture sticking with it. He's got 4 in the quarter, 13 in the game. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. That layup cuts the lead to 3 at 53-50. Bilbrey up top, Groth. Groth will drive, gets inside, finds Lane, but as he goes, a foul going to be called on Livingston. That's not a bad foul right there because Lane has a wide open layup probably as the foul goes on Easton Goodpasture. That is his 3rd, team 6th, so they had 1 to give before free throws, and it will be Stone to play the ball in on the inline. Again, some sweat on the floor. These players have been working hard here tonight, and they've taken several opportunities to have to clean the sweat off the floor when they go to the floor. Boys championship game coming up next. Upperman and White County. Those 2 teams will be at home on Saturday night. in the opening round of the boys region tournament. The Livingston Academy Wildcats will be on the road in the region tournament on Saturday night. As Stone plays it in, Bilbrey with it. Bilbrey dribbling way out near the half-court stripe. Bilbrey with the three-point lead in the basketball. Very patient here on this set. Capps back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey back to Capps. Deep three by Cade Capps is good. He's 6 feet behind the line. Knocks down his second three. 10 points in the game for Capps as he's the second player for Stone to go into double figures. Story up top. Can't get the three away with Groth stepping to him. Story now to Hargis. Hargis back to Story on the left wing. Story works his way inside. Story will drive. Jumper down low, banking, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by Lane. Lane now in the front court to Bilbrey on the right side. Bilbrey will find Capps inside. Will make the three, will Daniel Bilbrey, as that moves the lead to 9, 59-50. Harris, top of the key for Livingston. They match their biggest lead to Bilbrey. Bilbrey down low, Goodpasture. Goodpasture works his way inside. Jumper no good. Lane with the rebound. Lane now going to slow it down to Groth. Coach Capps says slow it down, but Bilbrey, he'll pull up in front court and take a three and make a three. Capps, 4 threes in the quarter. He's got 15 in the quarter, 26 in the game. He was the regular season District 7 AAA MVP, and he's showing you why here tonight. 15 in the quarter, including 4 3-point field goals. The lead is 12. Their biggest lead of the night with 2:29 to play in the fourth quarter. We'll also remind you that coming up in March, we've got spring sports for you here on Overton Events. We've got baseball and softball at the high school and at the elementary school level. We've got boys soccer at the high school and elementary school level. We'll also have the graduations coming up in May here on Overton Events for all the elementary schools that we can cover here in Overton County, and also Livingston Academy's graduation and award ceremony for 2023 coming up later on. So a lot of things happening here on Overton Events in the next couple of months. Stay with us as we'll continue to grow and continue to do more things here as we do continue to grow. Stone with a big fourth quarter as they've scored 24 here in the quarter and have held Livingston to 10, so they've outscored them 14 here in the fourth quarter. Take a 12-point lead, 62-50 here at home. Story to play the ball in for Livingston. Goes inbounds, Bilbrey. Bilbrey now to bring it across the timeline for the Wildcats. Bilbrey works at top of the key. Will hand off to Story. Story will take a three out top. That one's no good. Goodpasture taps the rebound. Story will get to it. Story will drive. His jumper's bouncing good, and he's drawn a foul on Lane. Isaac Story going back to the free throw line. Brady Lane has picked up his third. Team's ninth here in the second half. Story a chance to get this back to single digits here as Preston Mayberry coming back in for Stone. Story stepping up there for Livingston. His 18th free throw attempt of the game. Free throw by Isaac is bouncing good. Hit the back of the rim and dropped through. He's got 27 now to lead all scorers. In the front court with it is Stone. They go right side Mayberry. His three in the air is good. Preston Mayberry. Mayberry has his second three. He's got 6. Miller running the floor. His layup blocked away by Bilbrey and out of bounds. Touch last by Stone. It's going to stay with Livingston Academy. Stone wants a timeout. The officials finally see Coach Capps. 1:58 to play in the fourth. It's Stone Memorial 65, Livingston 53. We'll be back to Crossville in just a moment. Livingston to play the ball in after the timeout with Brody Coffey stepping out to throw in on the end line. He'll play it in right side on the baseline with 1:58 to play in the fourth. Daniel Bilbrey for Livingston, left side Miller. Down low, Story posting up. Fall away, blocked by Matthew Bilbrey and blocked out of bounds by Stone. It will stay with Livingston Academy. Good help defense there by Matthew Bilbrey coming over to block that one. And it'll be Story stepping out to throw in. Quickly to Coffey on the left side. Coffey will drive. Coffey gets in the paint. His jumper down low, banking no good. Good Pastor kept it alive, but Bilbrey will control it. Long outlet to Growth. Growth, touch pass to Caps. His left-hand layup, no good, but he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Foul going to go on Livingston. Picking it up will be Brody Coffey. That will be his third. Team seventh here in the second half, but this will put Cade Caps on the free throw line to shoot two. Caps going there where he is 2 of 4 on the night. This one is good, though. He missed his first two, has now made 3 in a row from the free throw line. As the winner of this one will be going to Page. Second free throw by Caps. Good again. The loser of this one goes to Lawrence County on Saturday night. Story right elbow jumper blocked away by Lane. Rebound on the floor. They still battle for it. Finally, Growth will try to save it. Finally, Story gets to it. Tries to get it to Bilbrey. It's knocked out of bounds by Stone. Mad scramble there, but touched last by the Panthers, and Livingston will play it in right side on the baseline. Story stepping out to throw in with 1:26 to play in the fourth. Would take a big-time comeback here as the lob to Goodpasture on the inbounds. Hands off Story. Story up top to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will take the three and knock it down. Daniel Bilbrey has his third three. He's got 11. Now for the Wildcats, the third player to go into double figures. But again, they've had only 4 players, they've had 5 players to score now tonight. Growth. Pass knocked away by Story, stolen by Story. Story dribbling through traffic, finds Bilbrey on a great feed. Layup good, Daniel Bilbrey. Bilbrey 5 in the quarter, 13 in the game. 5 quick points by Livingston has cut it down to 67-58, and now a foul going to be called against Livingston. It will go on Isaac Story, picking up his second. Team's 8th, so a 1-and-1 here for Stone. As it will be Matthew Bilbrey stepping to the free throw line. This one's on the way and good. Bilbrey having a huge game. 12, 14, 16 in the quarter, 27 in the game. This one's on the way. This one's good. He moves past Story to lead all scorers. Bilbrey has 28. Story has 27. Coffey almost lost it, did lose it. Caps. Long pass to Bilbrey to the rim, blocked by Story, but a foul going to be called on Isaac Story. Story will pick up his third, team's 9th, but 2 shots here for Cade Caps going back to the free throw line as Stone's lead is 11, 69-58 with 44 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. That's Bilbrey going to the line. Free throw by Bilbrey is good. 28 now for Bilbrey. As Rocco Carwile going to check in for Livingston. He'll replace Easton Goodpasture. Second free throw here for Bilbrey with 44 seconds to play. This one's on the way. Good again. 29 for Matthew Bilbrey. Front court with it, Coffey. Coffey will drive, gets inside. Coffey jumper on the left side, banking good. Brody Coffey. Coffey has his first 2. 71-60 the score. The front court with it, Caps. Lob to Lane. Lane back to Caps. 13-foot jump shot good. Cade Caps. Caps 7 in the quarter. He's got 14 in the game, and Stone's going to win this one as Story just pulls up and takes a 3 out top and knocks it down. Story with his 30th, and they thought Livingston wanted a timeout, but they didn't take one. Stone going to get number 34, Nathan Houston, into the ballgame for the first time. He'll replace Matthew Bilbrey. Bilbrey will leave with 29. Pretty good battle between him and Isaac Story. He has 29. Story 1 point better with 30. Inbounds goes to Caps. They'll have to bring it across the timeline. Caps took a look at the clock and decides he'll have to dribble it some. He'll bring it front court with 5 seconds, just dribbling up top. He'll pick up the dribble under 5 seconds, and the time will run out, and your final score is going to be Stone Memorial 73, Livingston Academy 63, as Stone will move their record to 23-5 on the season. 8 points scored tonight by Jaden Eldridge. 29 in the game for Matthew Bilbrey. It was 14 points scored tonight by Cade Capps. 6 in the game for Preston Mayberry. 2 points scored tonight by Connor Bowman. 5 for Wyatt Groth. 8 points scored tonight by Brady Lane. For Livingston Academy, 2 points in the game for Brody Coffey. 3 points scored tonight by Cole Harris. 13 in the game for Daniel Bilbrey. 2 points tonight for Tucker Miller. 13 in the game for Easton Goodpasture. And 30 points tonight for Isaac Story. Maybe a career high for Isaac with that 30-point explosion here tonight against Stone. But Livingston suffers the 10-point defeat to Stone, 73-63. So that means that Stone will be on the road at Page on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Livingston traveling down to Lawrence County at 7 o'clock in the opening round of the Region 4 AAA Boys Tournament. You can see that game live right here on Overt Events as well. Your final score again, Stone Memorial 73, Livingston Academy 63. Thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. This is Craig Cantrell saying good night from Crossville, Tennessee.